Hey Gary, it's Kerry here with SurvivorRadio.org. We're an online radio station themed for the cancer community. Our goal is to provide both insight and monetary support for incidentals and cancer patients all around the world. We're a fairly new nonprofit with limited resources. So how do we grow both our listenership and funding in 2016? What platform should we be doing this on? We're trying to grow both, so looking forward to any answers, man. Thanks. Love the show.
And I noticed in the copy, he says the older demo. Yeah. Kerry, I would tell you Facebook groups. I'm obsessed with Facebook group virality. I would go and search Facebook, look for groups, whether it's cancer support groups or just, a million, people that are passionate or have vibes in that environment, or just even general, medical or different groups of that nature, and literally email the admin, which you can do in those environments, try to join them, and see if those groups can bring some awareness. In the beginning, you have to ask. When you have nothing else, when you don't have dollars, you have your creativity and you have your grit, and so you have to ask. And so I think whether it's influencers, I mean, look, you just did it here. You asked on Twitter. You followed what we're doing. Now 50,000 people in a week will see this. You're gonna be linked up in here. Stefan, let's link up all the organizations because I wanna make sure everybody clicks and finds out about them. And so in the same way that you asked and you took a shot here, and guess what? Hundreds of other people took a shot and didn't get on today's show, won't get the exposure. That's just the way the game works. And so I think Facebook groups though for the older demo is actually a very, very intriguing play. Any other thoughts from your standpoint on things that you've seen outside of your own ecosystem where you had equity, Bob, things that you've watched from afar or have watched over the last 30, 40, 50 years of seeing things grow from not having any leverage in the beginning and them hacking their way, or people that were able to get to you through your career that had no, relationship or anything, but just reached out to you, I'm thinking of a friend who reached out to Malone and a bunch of other titans in media and actually got to spend a day with most of them because most of them actually just said yes.
Well, let me offer a comment here that it's probably not directly on that point, but something that's been bothering me for a year or so. People come to me and they ask me, how do I get into the business, what so forth. I think you want to look at yourself and decide what kinds of things you really want to be associated with. And you've got to kind of make some decisions. You just can't be dragging 15 different ideas. You've got to make some decision. But given the situation today, especially with the internet, the best thing you can do when you're starting out is to get in the technical side of the business. Learn whatever you can on the technical side of the business. What you're doing here sit with a camera, when you're picking up information, how do you use the internet from a standpoint of the technical part? You become very valuable to other people. And whether it's especially a not-for-profit, where everybody wants to do, they want to do Facebook groups and so forth. How many people know how to do that easily? And if you really get comfortable in these areas, then you can be very, very useful and much in demand. And then you can
become a practitioner. Go figure. Actually have a skill. Go figure.
And you keep learning. Once you're in here, you're learning and learning more. So I don't have to call up Ahmed every minute to figure out why I can't do this or that and the other thing. It kills me. Yep. And if you're comfortable with it, you're building a basis that's going to be very attractive, whether it's for-profit or not-for-profit, and you can really help people, and that's people looking to hire people that can help.
100%.